Megan and Tyler, they're just such great people for each other, such great partners. I couldn't imagine these people finding anyone else that kind of complement each other better. Both very serious people, but very funny, smart, driven, they're people who don't back down from challenges. They really take everything head on, and that partnership works really well for them. They're formidable when they want something. It's very scary to be in their way, so watch out.
Seeing the two of you is proof that some of us are lucky enough to find our person someday. I truly adore you both so much and cannot express how incredibly grateful I am that y'all have been such a good example to me, both as humans and as a couple. How are you?
Good. You're absolutely beautiful. Your dress is gorgeous. I love you so much.
I love you. Oh. You ready?
I'm so ready.
Truthfully, I don't think either of them could have found a more perfect person for each other. You can see it in the way that they interact with each other. Megan motivates Tyler, and Tyler motivates Megan. But at the same time, you can see how comfortable and patient they are with each other. They just seem to be on the exact same wavelength at all times. They treat each other with respect, and above all else, it's very clear that you guys love each other more than anything else.
Did you think this was going to be like this?
I had no idea what it was going to be like. I was just saying, I knew it was going to be white, and I knew it was going to be beautiful. Beautiful. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, my grandpa meant a lot to me. He was always there for me growing up. Just such a huge part of my life. He passed away a few years ago, and unfortunately never got to see any of his grandkids get married, which he would have loved because he loved weddings. But I knew he was here. He's going to be here with me. And last night my parents gave me this lovely tie tack of his fingerprint. So even though he couldn't be here in person, I know he's still here right next to my heart. So.
My great-grandma Belle was just the most incredible woman. She taught me how to play piano. She was always at school and sporting events, and just the most kind and generous woman. So when Tyler and I were planning the wedding, we had a few options of dates, and August 5th jumped out at me the most because that would have been her 102nd birthday. Unfortunately, she had passed just before Tyler and I got engaged in 2022. I at least feel incredibly grateful that we were able to honor her memory by getting married on her birthday.
I was very, very happy to be given the opportunity to be here today, to be the officiant in the wedding, to marry my brother and his best friend. I guess I'll get into the two people that really matter here today, Tyler and Megan. They met here in Missoula, both attending the University of Montana. They don't back down from challenges, like I said. They have had so many challenges, growing together when they first started, kind of finding themselves when they were still in college, still learning about themselves and growing through that, learning about each other. Well, this is a celebration of the two people we love. For them, it's just a continuation of the life they've been living, and obviously things will change, but not the love that they have for each other, and there's not anything they can't do together, I don't think so.
I admire your kind heart that loves me and those in your life so deeply. I admire your passion that drives you to pursue and accomplish your goals. And I admire your goofy sense of humor that brings so much laughter into our house. You possess these amazing qualities that I haven't quite figured out yet to bring balance to my life. I know our vows should be promises we make to one another, but there are very, very few things I can guarantee in life, and fewer I can probably vow. But I do promise this. I will strive to always do my best, and I promise to love you. You're my teammate, my partner, the one I can't believe I get to spend the rest of my life with. I'm honored you chose me, and I hope you continue to choose me, as I will you the rest of my life.
It's unbelievable to think that we ended up here, considering the fact that every Tuesday and Thursday morning for 4 months straight, I never thought to introduce myself to the pretty girl sitting less than 20 feet away from me. It didn't take me very long to know that I loved you. Our next 5 years together moved very quickly and very slowly at the same time. Quickly, as there were so many decisions to make, places to be, challenges for us to face, both in our relationship and in the world around us. But slowly, in the ways that mattered and the ways that we needed. We are able to take the time to learn something new about each other each and every day. Introduce each other to our families and friends, take trips together, and enjoy each other's company. We built our relationship to have an unshakable foundation, a relationship to last a lifetime. I promise to do my best each and every day to be a better partner than I was the day before. And above all else, I promise to love you unconditionally for the rest of my life. These rings are a symbol of love and the promise of commitment you have made to each other. When you look at these rings on your fingers, may you be reminded of today, the vows you've exchanged, and the love you have for one another. Tyler and Megan, you have come here today of your own free will, and in the presence of all your friends and family have declared your love and commitment for each other. By the power vested in me by the great state of Montana, I now pronounce you married. You may now kiss.
Big thanks to all of you for being here today to celebrate this special couple. I love the family that we've raised, and again, hoping that we've been able to instill some values into Tyler. So. And then there comes Tyler. Smart, kind, easygoing, great provider, very thoughtful. I mean, he comes from a great family, so what do you expect?
And I have to say, the joy and excitement that we feel for these two and for this wedding, it far outweighs any of the work or the stress that went into it.
Okay, 60 years. You guys have been married for 60 years. These kids haven't been married for 6 hours. What kind of advice do you guys have for them to make it 60 years?
Oh, God. You can fall out of like, but don't fall out of love.
Be honest with one another and never stop communicating.
Who is funnier? Who said, "I love you" first? And most importantly, who do you love most in this world? Awesome. Thank you, guys. Thank you. All right.